Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a bit different because I'm going to have you guys watch a clip of the inside deets of my experience at the AAD, the American Academy of Dermatology conference in Boston this year. And then after that, we're going to regroup and we're going to chat. I'm going to give you more deets on my experience in Boston, and then I'm also going to answer common questions such as, does every resident get to go to the conference? How much does it cost? And I'm also going to give tips as well on conference specific tips and how to make the best out of a conference. Of course, I'm going to include networking tips as well. So sit back, relax, and enjoy some clips from my conference, and then we'll get to talking. And as you're watching this video, if you realize you're enjoying it, make sure to press that like button so I know you're enjoying it. All right. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Let's get to talking about all the things I discussed earlier in the video. So first off, does every resident get to go to the AAD? Specifically for my residency, 1 second year stays behind while everyone else gets to go. However, every residency is different. Some residency has first year stay. There's even some residencies where no one stays back and everyone gets to go to the conference. So it really just depends on your residency program. Another common question I get is how much does the conference cost? Well, it's really going to vary. You do have to pay a registration fee, which is about $265, I believe, and then you also have to pay to get to wherever the location is. It was in Boston this year, so it was a relatively cheaper experience for me being on the East Coast. I was able to take the Amtrak up, and I split a hotel with my co-resident. Next year, as you guys saw in the clip, it's going to be New Orleans, so it's going to be a lot pricier for me because I will have to fly over there. And usually flights to New Orleans are relatively expensive, around like $500 plus. Every residency program, once again, differs on how much they give towards covering those costs. So for example, my residency program does give $1,000 towards the AAD. Additionally, the AAD, they give every resident $500. So in total, I got $1,500 to go to the conference this year. And I definitely need that amount of money. Another thing that changes with residency programs is how long you're allowed to stay at the conference. The conference is 5 days. It lasted from Friday to Tuesday. My program allowed us to stay the whole time. They even gave us Thursday for a travel day. I saw some residencies who had to leave on Monday, some who had to leave on Sunday as well. So I feel really blessed that my program allowed us to experience the whole AAD 5-day experience. So let's go into some tips, right? It's a 5-day, it's 5 days of a huge conference. How can you get the best experience that you possibly can get? So first of all, I definitely recommend getting a hotel close to the conference. This is my first time ever getting a hotel that was further away. However, my residency program, we really were under the impression that COVID might cause the conference to be canceled, and we didn't have high expectations. So when it was finally confirmed in January that the conference was going to proceed, we all rushed to get hotel rooms, but a lot of hotels were already booked, and I ended up getting a hotel further away. And for a conference such as the AAD conference, where it's a very long day for 5 days, you definitely want to be able to have a hotel room close by where you're able to take breaks, regroup, and definitely for outfit changes, especially because there are a lot of like night events and networking events later in the evening. It's just easier if you're closer to your hotel. Another tip I have for you all is to be prepared to be socializing. This is an amazing opportunity to network. A lot of us are just not naturally extroverts. A lot of us do get drained by social events. So, I want you guys to be prepared with the mindset to be socializing. I don't think I'm an extrovert, but I definitely do like to socialize. However, the 5 days did feel a little bit overwhelming. There was something to do all the time, every single day. And especially with COVID, I don't feel like I have been able to socialize to that amount. So that it felt very, very draining. So just be prepared for socializing. Get yourself in that mindset so you're ready to just enjoy it all. And now when it comes to socializing, networking, I definitely do think you guys should use this opportunity to network. Make sure you look at my past videos about looking for finding mentors. But the AAD has amazing educational experiences and great lecturers. And if you're looking for mentors and people to meet, it's a great time to see what they talk about, see what they're passionate about, and learn from them. And it's also a great time for after these lectures to introduce yourself to them, talk to them at the networking events. Make sure that you are talking to them and letting them see your face. And then I even had a med student ask me if she should bring her CV. And I think that's a good idea. Honestly, I've never given someone my CV as a med student. I just followed up with them in an email. But it's always great to maximize your success, right? So why not? So definitely use conferences such as the AAD or any professional conference that you go to as a student as an amazing time to network, and especially conferences such as the AAD where they tell you who the lecturers are and when they're going to be present, and you think you might be interested in having that person as a mentor, or you may want to work with them on research projects. You should take time before the conference to look them up, see what work they're doing, and so that when you are actually able to meet them in person, you're able to have a very unique and fruitful conversation so they actually can remember you. So what was my favorite part of the conference? So I loved the opportunity to learn, oh my goodness, to be in the atmosphere of people who are like-minded as you or who are interested all in derm and talking to you about new things that are happening in dermatology, how they're taking care of challenging cases. It's just like, it's just a nerd's dream, really. I just loved being there. I learned so much. My program actually makes us write down pearls of what we learned at the conference, and I learned so many different things. And the thing is that it was just endless amounts of information. Like every day they had sessions from like 7 o'clock in the morning until 5:30 p.m. and you're able to just go to the sessions that you are interested in. So you really are, it's just like endless amounts of knowledge, and it was just a beautiful experience. Another thing that I loved was the networking experiences. So I did a lot of different networking experiences, such as the Women Derm Society. They had a breakfast, they had lunches. NMA, National Medical Association, they had an evening event as well. And then I also had the career networking event as well, and that was great. As you guys know, I'm starting my job search now, and the career networking was really interesting to see, what the environment is like for a dermatologist, for a budding dermatologist. And the environment seems pretty okay. Really excited to see what my options are. A lot of the companies there were private practices, private equity companies, and a few academic institutes as well. I was able to talk to a lot of different people. So I love the networking sessions as well. And one of my absolute favorite things was seeing so many people in real life. So seeing a lot of my mentees. Oh my God, a lot of y'all who watch my channel, y'all touch my heart. I'm so serious, because like I always say, this is not the easiest thing to do as a derm resident, and also trying to just have like a social life as well. But y'all really help push me through to keep making these videos. Meeting a lot of other people that I mentor, like my research med students. I was able to see them in person, so that was awesome. I have students who are working on my own research who are not all at my institute, so it was really nice to meet them. And of course, mentors that I haven't seen in years, mentors that I haven't met in person, people who were residents when I was a med student and are now attendings. It was just such a great time to be social and meet your peers in person. I just absolutely loved it. It was just a great time. So really, all in all, if you are interested in dermatology and you're thinking about going to the AAD conference, definitely do it. It's just an amazing time. If you are not interested in derm and you're just thinking about going to conferences, just use this video as a resource as to like what to do and what to look for when you're planning to attend a conference as a student. And of course, like I said, if you're interested in dermatology, this is an amazing time to present your work. One of my med students did present one of our research projects, so that was an awesome opportunity for her. And also an awesome opportunity for everyone who's on that team, because our work got presented. So yeah, if you guys have any questions about my experience, about networking, about conferences, what conferences people who are interested in derm should be looking out for, just let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, let me know and press that like button. I enjoyed chatting with you guys, and I look forward to seeing you at my next video. Bye.